Hello and welcome to Magic Matters. My name is Deni.
I'm Erica.
And we are so glad to be here with you today. We are coming to you from Scoop Celebration, Scoop Ice Cream Shop in Celebration. And we thank them for allowing us to be our podcast studio tonight.
Thank you.
Big thank you. Hey, we are so glad that you have tuned in today. I almost said this evening, but it could be any time of day.
Yes.
Okay? You don't just have to watch Magic Matter in the Matters in the
evening. No, it could be the morning.
It could be. But we do want to encourage you to follow us on socials if you're not already doing so at Magic Matters Pod. Please follow along. YouTube, everything else, just follow along because we share a lot of fun, big announcements and things like that from Disney. Erica will jump in there and make sure that y'all know about it. So, Erica, do you have any updates for us today?
Yeah, so I just want to say sorry that it's been a minute since we've posted an episode. There have been some things going on in the personal side of my life. Leaving that to be that now we are the producers of this podcast, and that's fine. I am okay. Don't worry about me. I am doing fine. I've got Deni with me. I've got my bestie with me. I've got her with me. I've got all the support that I need. But I'm okay. And like Deni tells me, God's got me, so it's fine. And yeah.
I love you.
Magic still matters.
I want to say that right here. I love you, my friend.
I love you too.
And I'm so glad to get to do this with you. And I'm so glad we're back.
Yes.
It feels weird to say, welcome to Magic Matters because it's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
But it's good
to
say that
back
again.
Yeah.
So, and the ice cream parlor is our studio tonight.
Right.
So it doesn't get much better than that.
Right. We love it. And we got to eat ice cream before this.
Yep.
It's gonna be a good time.
It's good.
And we're gonna be moving forward.
I love that.
And we got this.
I love that for us. Okay.
Yes.
We've got this. We've got this.
It's
all good. So thank you for tuning back in to Magic Matters. And just like Erica said, magic still matters. Mm-hmm. We should have that on like shirts.
Yes.
Magic still matters.
I have a friend that makes shirts. I can make that happen.
There it is.
Olivia, I'm going to text you after this.
Olivia, you are the official Magic Matters t-shirt maker. Yes. Okay, we have our own person in charge of beading as per as per the Disney on Broadway Aladdin display that was in was in what? Just went the brain. It has too much sugar in it.
Festival of the Arts.
Yes, during Festival of the Arts.
Communicore Hall.
Bless it. Where is that?
Of Disney on Broadway.
It was so good while it lasted. You have Disney moment check-in here on the sheet. Do you want to go ahead and do that?
Yeah.
Can I say mine?
Yes.
Okay. Mine was last Thursday when Brian and I got to be at Disney Springs and see Thunderbolts.
Ooh.
No spoilers for Thunderbolts. But we saw Thunderbolts last Thursday night and we had an absolute blast getting just to be at Disney Springs just before it and then just after it. Like we had to hit up the cookie bar.
Of course.
We had to.
You have to.
We had to. And it just was the sweet treat at the end of a really great evening being there. It's so much fun being there for the first night of a big movie because they'll have all the displays out and the big globo on the side of the building and all of that. So, and Thunderbolts is a 10 out of 10 for me. So
I have to watch it.
I'm just saying. It will hit you in your feels.
Okay.
It just will. So come prepared.
Okay.
Come prepared. It's really good.
Okay.
Could Marvel be back? I think.
You heard it here first, friends.
Hot take right
Hot
there.
take.
Hot take. So what about you and your Disney moment?
So my Disney moment was like the 26th of April.
Okay.
I went to Dapper Day with my friend Heather.
Baby's first Dapper Day.
Yeah, and we dressed up as Wendy and Tinkerbell.
Oh, the pictures are so. Please go see her pictures on Instagram. They're so cute.
At Healthy Dose of Erica.
Yep.
And we did a great job. We pulled together those outfits last minute, week of. Pulled them together.
That for you. Those are the best Dapper Day outfits. Or when you're in your closet going, okay, who could this be?
It was really fun. And we just had a great time walking around Epcot, and people were
Awesome.
like, "Oh my God, Tink and Wendy!" We're like, "Oh, they see it!" We also spent a lot of time that day talking about her first Disney cruise.
Oh.
She just went on the Disney Magic. She
Love
had a
it
blast.
so much.
But yeah, doing Dapper Day was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
It was a really good time.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
It is. Dapper Day, I mean, it's always in the Disney parks. I feel like there is a sense of community in that when we see an outfit that was put together by a guest and they are sweating it out on one of those hot days, but they look good because they intentionally built an outfit around like a Disney, it's like, yeah, I see you. And it's fun to compliment, but Dapper Day is just all over the place. It's that times 1,000.
She found like a group for Dapper Day that was like, oh, we're doing a meetup here or whatever, and we went to go see it. The creativity was amazing, phenomenal.
So much fun.
It was so good.
But
that was my Disney moment.
I love that for you.
Yes.
Okay, we got to talk about Epic Universe.
We do.
We got it, and then the ice cream parlor's starting to get more people are coming in. So we want to get right down to it.
Yes.
So we're not totally taking over the entire ice cream parlor. But please tell, Epic Universe, just so you know, at time of filming, has not officially done its big to-do yet, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
She's not officially open yet.
But people have been going and previewing and all that jazz. And some of the attractions have now been dialed back in availability to make way for how used it will be when everything opens.
Yes.
So what are how do you want to attack this?
I want to answer whatever questions
good.
you have about Epic
Good,
Universe.
good.
Because to preface this, I've been 3 times.
Okay.
I've had 2 full days and then an evening in the park.
I'm gonna go big right from the start.
Okay.
Why would a Disney fan go to Epic Universe?
Immersion.
Do tell.
So, us Disney people, we always talk about how Disney does a great job at immersion and feeling like we're really in the story and that the theming is captivating, right? We step into Pandora and we're like, wow, this is larger than life. Or we step into Batuu and you get that overwhelming feeling that you are somewhere else. Baby. Epic Universe is that everywhere. Everywhere. The minute you enter that portal, it truly feels like you have gone to somewhere else. You have fully been transported to that place. Nothing else exists outside of that portal when you step in.
So you step through a main portal and then it's a hub and spoke design, right?
Yes.
And then you have a choice on going through other portals into themed lands.
Yeah, so when you walk in, you walk in through the first one. And you're in Celestial Park. And Celestial Park is looked at, to put it in Disney terms, you know when we're on Guardians, we have these jump points?
Yes.
Okay. So Celestial Park, let's say like that's our main jump point.
Okay.
Everyone starts from here, and you can jump to different universes. Okay. So when you walk in through Celestial Park, you can either go to the right or to the left. On the right, you have Isle of Berk, which is How to Train Your Dragon.
I've never seen How to Train Your Dragon. I've never seen...
Deni, first the hard tacos, now the hot coffee. And now How to Train Your Dragon.
I've never seen...
Wait, and the chopsticks. Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
The dragons, they look cute.
They're wonderful. Okay. Anyway, then you have Ministry of Magic. Which is the Harry Potter land that's there.
So at 2 o'clock.
Yes. And then you have Grand Helios Hotel Dead Center. Then you go Dark Universe and then Nintendo. Okay? So... a lot of people are starting in Nintendo. They're going the opposite way.
I would.
I like to start in Berk. But that's fine. Everyone has their own way around it. But you enter these portals, and they did a great job theming the portals that you step through. And the minute you've walked all the way through, you're transported.
Amazing.
You get this beautiful... Each portal has a beautiful opening scene.
Okay.
And it truly, you feel the story start from the minute you walk into that.
Okay. soundscape, everything?
Yes,
Okay.
everything. The sounds change.
I love that.
If you love How to Train Your Dragon, you know that music, and it is playing. And there are some songs from the movie. You'll hear them start playing, and you'll feel like you're in it.
Okay.
It's amazing. The music in Dark Universe is so. Here's the thing about immersion. So the first time I went to Epic Universe, I went with Daniel for team member previews.
Yeah.
No cameras allowed, nothing. We're just there to have a good time. Daniel knows I love bathrooms, so he took me to every bathroom in Epic Universe. And when I tell you that there's a different scent in every bathroom to match the land that it's in.
It's a good scent. Let's clarify this.
It's incredible.
Because bathrooms do have scents.
Yes, no, but they're good.
They're
very clean, but each scent matches the land that you're in.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. It's so great.
Okay, so going to Dark Universe, there is an attraction that is called Monsters Unchained, and it looks like it would induce vomiting.
So if you are prone to motion sickness, so if you've ever done Forbidden Journey at Islands of Adventure, and if that makes you sick, this is going to make you feel a little weird. I will say, at least do it once.
Okay.
You can vomit one time, it's fine.
Close your eyes and pray that it ends soon.
It is the best attraction I think I've ever been on.
Oh my gosh. That's why I asked you about it, because you said on Instagram you loved it.
It's, I haven't been on the Battle at the Ministry attraction yet. We'll touch on that, but the last time I went to Epic, which was my third time there, I rode Monsters Unchained twice.
Okay.
I rode it one time through the normal line to get everything, and then the second time just went through a single rider. It was a walk-on.
Okay.
I walked right on as a single rider.
Okay.
And you know how we all freaked out about the Tiana animatronic, how it was out of this world?
Yeah.
These animatronics are wild. I was like, that is in fact Dracula for real.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay.
It is so good.
Okay.
And I think Universal really took the criticism of using screens as a cop-out, because yes, there are screens in this ride, but they are used merely as backgrounds.
Okay, good.
There are like actual...
Because I hate their use of screens.
There are
I
actual
really do.
like sets
that
are being used, and the screens are just enhancing the background to help tell the story. But there are a million animatronics in that ride. It's crazy.
Awesome.
And like
Love
it's just such an experience.
Okay.
And I get off that ride, and even though it's like supposed to be a scary ride, I get off there giggling. I'm so happy. I also love like Universal Monsters.
Okay.
For me, there's only one jump scare in the ride.
Okay.
And it still gets me, even though I've been on it a few times. But
no spoilers.
No spoilers. It's so great. And even maybe you don't want to do the ride.
Okay.
Walk through the queue.
Okay.
It is one of the most impressive lines I've ever walked through.
That's cool.
I walked through that line, and I was like, Disney Imagineer made this. They had to. It's incredible. It's insanely detailed in there, and you get the full story of where we're at in the Frankenstein story.
Okay.
Because Victoria Frankenstein is now the one in the manor, and she's like the great granddaughter of Dr. Frankenstein, and she's working on new experiments. And they have a whole family tree of the Frankenstein family in one of the rooms, where you can really just piece together the puzzle.
Good grief.
It's incredible.
Wow.
So for me, like that's the best ride in the park.
Okay. Did you have any snacks?
So yes,
Okay.
I ate all 3 times that I went.
Favorite?
My favorite was eating in Isle of Berk. I think they have the best food.
Dragon? Are they?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
They have the best food. There is something there that I want to try that I can't try, but they have these cones that have mac and cheese in them.
But not dragon. No dragons were harmed.
No dragons were harmed.
Okay, good.
I had a salmon sandwich when I was in Isle of Berk.
That's fancy.
It was really good. It was seasoned really well. There was like another salmon dish. They have a quick serve. That's like a walk-up window quick serve, and then there's a quick serve where you order from your table. The walk-up quick serve, I want to eat there really bad because they have different types of bowls, and there's like a vegan bowl, vegetarian bowl, a salmon bowl, like all these like cute little bowls.
Okay.
That food is good. I also ate at Toadstool Cafe. So cute in there.
Toad is my favorite Mario
so
character.
Cute in there.
I'm always Toad on Mario Kart. It's been a long time, but
I love
I'm
that for
always
you.
Toad.
It's really cute. You would really like it. It's really cute in there. I got a grilled chicken sandwich. Obviously, no cheese or any of the fancy stuff, but it was some of the best seasoned theme park chicken I've had.
Okay.
And then the first time that I went, Daniel and I ate at a place called Oak and Star.
Okay.
I think that's what it's called.
Okay.
It's a barbecue quick serve.
Ooh.
So good.
Okay.
They have a little thing at the table that has like 4 different barbecue sauces to choose from. The food is really good. I really liked it. The interior of that restaurant is very unique.
Okay.
It's very, very warm. A lot of like wood tones.
Okay.
There's an owl in there, not like a real one, but it's cute. They have a fireplace. It's really cozy in
That's
that
cool.
one.
That's
but
cool.
there's a place I haven't eaten at that I want to eat at that looks really cool. It's called Pizza Moon.
Pizza Moon. Okay.
It is so camp in there. It looks so cool.
I love that.
And I want to eat there. They have a dairy-free dish, so
Okay.
I want to eat there really bad. But I went to Frosty Moon the other day for ice cream because they have vegan ice cream, so that was really good.
Excellent.
So right now the food has been pretty good for me.
Okay.
I'm enjoying my snacks.
Like that.
They have a vegan croissant in
What?
yes in the Ministry of Magic area.
Okay.
They have you're in Paris.
Yes,
okay?
you're in Paris. Yeah.
And there's like a little area. It looks like one of those cafes that you sit at on the corner, and they have a vegan croissant, and I can't wait to go back and order it.
Yum. Oh, yum. All right. What's your favorite area?
My favorite land is Dark Universe, but there's a second place,
Yes,
and it is
second.
Isle of Berk.
Okay. Okay.
They're the best. I
Okay.
do have a land that I don't like,
Please tell.
Nintendo, but no shade to Nintendo. It's done very
It
well.
looks like there is no shade.
There's no shade in this park.
Okay.
But
Just as an outside observer, it looks like there is literally no shade.
I'm not a huge like Nintendo girly.
Okay.
I love Mario
Okay.
Kart, but like I don't understand all of the lore of
Got
Nintendo
it.
and all
Okay.
these things. But I do think it's a very immersive area. It's great for the kids. I go in there, the kids are running everywhere, time of their life. They
That's
have
awesome.
they have their little bands to get their points or whatever, and they're running around. It's so cute. Time of their lives.
Okay.
It's the part of the park I've done the least. I've only
Okay.
done one attraction in there
Okay.
because I already know I'm going to get sick on the Mario Kart ride.
Okay.
Daniel told me, just don't wear the visors. If you wear the visor, you're going to get sick. And I was like, all right.
Okay. Okay.
And the Yoshi one, I said, I got the people mover at home.
Bless Yoshi's heart. Bless Yoshi's heart. Oh,
I said,
my
I got the people mover
That's
at home.
okay. That's okay.
I will eventually do it, but that part of the park was not my priority.
Yeah. No, I understand.
I think it's done very well, though. It
Okay.
looks really good.
Okay.
The biggest problem that area has is that their one roller coaster in Nintendo, which is the Donkey Kong one, hits their capacity really quick.
Okay.
And then once it hits capacity, it starts to have issues running.
Okay.
So that's why I just don't go in there, because it's crazy town in there.
Okay.
Nothing ever bad happens
Okay.
in Dark Universe, so I just stay there.
So you just stay in the darkness. Okay, one last question that is on my mind. What's
Okay.
your top 3 pieces of advice for people who are
Okay.
planning a trip?
Number 1, you need 2 days.
Okay.
You need
For
2
this
days.
one park, you need 2 days.
Yes.
Wild.
I've been 3 times, 2.5. Still haven't done everything.
Okay. Okay.
And from seeing what's happening, because Universal went from it went from team member preview to pass holder preview, and then all of a sudden there are preview tickets for anyone that wants to buy them. When they changed it to that, a lot of the technical issues started happening because we've been operating this park for the team members to practice at such low numbers, like 7,000 people a day.
Okay.
And now we have more people in here because they raised the number a little bit, and some things are going a little haywire.
Okay.
Like the carousel in Celestial Park should never be a 45-minute wait, but it was the
That's
other day.
nuts. Okay.
So
Okay.
my thing is, because of that, if you're going to go this year, I'm
Yeah.
going to say you need 2 days.
Okay. What?
You need 2 days and break it up into the 2 sections. Do one half of the park,
Okay.
and then do the other half.
Okay.
Or do one day where you do your must-dos, and then the next day, let it be a chill day and pick up the things that you didn't get to do.
Love
That's my number one biggest piece of
that.
advice.
Okay. Number 2.
Number 2 is don't stress. You're going to stress, but don't stress about the
don't.
virtual queue for the battle at the ministry.
Okay.
Because the thing is, the one thing Disney's good at is knowing how to have a virtual queue on an app. Universal has not figured it out,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Okay.
It's a very messy system. I am someone that can wake up at 6:55 and get
Yes.
the virtual queues no problem for Disney. I tried all 3 times because there's 3 times that you can get a virtual
gosh,
queue: 11
okay.
a.m., 3, and at 6.
Okay.
Couldn't get a virtual queue for any. It was
That's crazy.
It's very discouraging. So
Okay.
I would say, if you go to this park, don't have the assumption that you're gonna get on that ride, because it's
Okay.
gonna be hard.
Okay.
It's gonna be
Okay.
hard. If you get lucky, you get lucky, but it's gonna be hard.
Okay.
So don't
Okay.
get disappointed by that.
Manage your expectations.
Yeah, manage your expectations. And you have to remember, this is a brand new theme park. They are still learning. The minute they open, they're still going to be learning, because it's going to be a brand new capacity level that they haven't worked with yet at this park. So give them grace.
Okay.
Number 3, they've just extended the park hours, instead of closing at 9 to closing at 10.
Okay.
Be there at night. This is a nighttime park.
What? Is it really?
Yes.
Okay.
It is beautiful.
Okay.
If you think Celestial Park is beautiful during the day, you need to see it light up at night. There's a beautiful fountain show with lights at night. Each land is lit differently. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think it is the place to be at night, which
Okay.
is really hard during summer because the sun goes down so late.
Oh, sure.
But if you come later in the year, just take the time to enjoy it, because it is so beautiful
Okay.
at night. I found
love that.
myself just being in awe when I was there at night, and I sat on a bench before leaving, and I was just looking at everything all lit up, and I was like, I don't want to leave. I was like, I don't want to leave. I want to sit here. It's so beautiful.
Love that.
Just enjoy that. Truly.
Okay.
Yeah.
What other piece of advice do you have for people?
Don't expect shade. Not right now. There's none in that park, unfortunately. They planted baby trees
Baby trees.
7 years ago.
Baby
And,
tree. Doot, doot, doot,
yes.
doot.
And now they're like little teenage trees. So not a lot of shade, but there are gazebos around.
Random gazebos.
Yes, around the fountain area.
Okay.
So you want to catch some shade in Celestial Park, you can go there. I would say the Harry Potter area has the most covered areas.
Okay. Okay.
Isle of Berk is very open. Dark Universe has some covered areas, but I'd say
Okay.
if you want a break in the shade, go to Ministry of Magic.
Okay.
There's some more places to hide. But shade is one thing that's hard to find
Okay.
there. That's one thing Daniel warned me. We were in the car and he goes, Erica, so you know what Epcot doesn't have? I was like, what do you mean? He goes, you know how Epcot doesn't have a lot of shade sometimes? I said, yeah. He goes, okay, this park none. And I said, great.
Bless us.
Should have brought a hat.
Bless us all. What's the one thing people should not miss?
Don't miss Monsters Unchained.
Okay, what if they can't handle the monsters and they're being unchained?
Don't miss the Untrainable Dragon show.
Okay.
Over in Isle of Berk. I still haven't seen it. It was delayed last time I was there, but I've seen videos and it looks like it's one of the best pieces of theme park entertainment to exist.
Okay.
And any of the entertainment, go see. I love meeting the monsters in Dark Universe, like Bride of Frankenstein.
Okay.
You can meet Frankenstein's monster, the Invisible Man, Igor. Let's talk about Igor.
Igor
is the best thing at Epic Universe. If he is out there, just take a second,
And
take
say
a
hi.
pause, and just say hi. It is some of the best improv work I've ever seen in my
love
entire
that.
life.
I
My
love
entire
that.
TikTok feed is just Igor. It's great. I love watching just how people interact with him.
I love
so any of that entertainment, just take advantage of it.
Okay.
Just
I
do
love
that. But Untrainable Dragon. Do
Okay.
that.
Thank you so much, Erica,
Yes.
for this. If you have any questions for Erica having to do with Epic Universe or anything else, drop them in the comments. And as she's able, I'm putting you
Yeah,
on the spot.
that's
but
fine.
If
I'll
you can
answer
pop
them.
in and
Yeah.
answer the Epic Universe questions, that's, so many people are planning trips now. My niece and nephew are coming down, and they're coming down, and they've gone to Disney every year of their lives, just about multiple times per year on many occasions, and they're not coming to Disney. They're coming down in June, and they're not going to Disney. They're going to Universal. They want to see Universal. They want to see Epic Universe. And so this is big. This is the biggest topic. As I explained to my sister, it's the hottest ticket in Orlando right now.
It is.
Is to get into Epic Universe.
We have to remember, this is the first theme park to open since Animal Kingdom opened.
That's huge.
That's a long time.
That's crazy town, actually.
Yes.
Holy cow. Oh my gosh. So many, many things. So drop those questions in the comments that you have for Erica. What questions,
Yes.
What else do you want to ask them?
I wanted to ask you guys, if you are going to Epic Universe, I want to know what you're most excited to do. 'Cause I feel like all of us have different niches of what we're excited for at Epic Universe. Like for me, all I wanted was Dark Universe. I was so ready for that. So I really want to know what you guys are excited for.
I love that. I love that. Awesome. So answer your turn. Erica
Yes.
has answered 20 questions at least. So hop in there and answer those questions if you could. If you'd like to, you can follow me on all things social at Deni_Sunderly, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, even Facebook. So where can people follow you, Erica?
You can follow me over at Healthy Dose of Erica on Instagram, TikTok, all the things.
Love that.
I'm there. I'm hanging out. Took a little pause from YouTube, but we're going to start it back
Yeah.
up again here soon. But yeah, you can come find me hanging out over there. Healthy Dose of Erica.
It's all good. Do we have a listener question?
We do have a
Holy
quick little
cow.
listener question.
So time
today.
out. We gotta hit this listener question.
It's a quick one.
Okay.
I thought this would be fun for us.
Oh gosh.
If you were on a deserted island
Okay.
and you could only be in one Walt Disney World Resort hotel, which one would it be? This is from my friend Allison.
I would have to say it's the Polynesian.
That's my answer.
Is it really? Perfect. It's the Poly.
I read
We're
the
gonna-
question and I was like, the Polynesian.
Yeah, no, we're at the Poly. We're at the
Yes.
Poly together on a
Yes.
deserted island.
Yes.
Polynesian island.
Yes.
So I
With
love
all the
that.
good food.
No, definitely. It's Polynesian or bust.
I'm going to Ohana on Friday. That's such a side note, but yeah. I've never been to Ohana dinner.
You got to share what the dairy-free options are like.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, we need the book report. I love that.
I'll type it out for you.
I love that. Thank you. In triplicate, please. We are so glad that you stopped by to share a little magic with us here at the ice cream parlor. The sun is coming in. It was raining earlier, and we're glad for the sun. So many thanks to you, and we hope that your week is a great one. Remember that no matter what is going on in life, magic matters. See ya.